Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Appreciate you tuning in. So, we have the Daytona finished. Little white Daytona. My little 84. Maybe it's an 83. I'm not really sure. Mine was an 84 that we're trying to copycat. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's white. It's alright. It looks good. So anyways, I have a shout out for a card. So a shop card. Everybody knows this guy, Old Tom. Rambler 69. Tom, I appreciate the card. Appreciate it very much. It'll get hung up on the door there. And like I said, I know a lot of you guys have subscribed to him, but hey, if you haven't, go check out his channel. He does some pretty cool stuff. So appreciate that, Tom. So anyways, the Daytona. So a few issues I had with it. The front window, I'm having a lot of window issues lately. I don't know what the deal is with that. The back window went in just like butter. But the front, they want you to slip it in like from the front versus from underneath. And then the top is on the bottom, but the bottom of the windshield is on the top. So I thought that was kind of weird. Took me a few tries, but we got it. And I also show you in the video here that I didn't realize when I was looking at the kit, I had my finger over the corner of the glass that has a mark in it where the tire burned into it. And I thought, really? And I thought it was something that happened when I had it on the bench here. And I thought, man, did something spill on that? So I went through my video and I noticed that, no, it was there. I had my finger over it like an idiot. So, it happens. So that's about the only biggest blemish I think I got in it. The only other thing, other than my missing intake manifold, which I'm okay with that, we'll just keep the old bonnet closed and know the difference. So other than the white letter tires that's on it, that's the only biggest difference, because I'm telling you what, if there's white letters, they're getting white lettered. I love white letter tires. I don't care what it's on. It could be a Grand Marquis. You put some white letter tires on it, now it's an awesome looking Grand Marquis. I love them. They just look good. Other than that, I don't have, my car had the bra on the front. Remember that? Everybody had those back in the day? And kept it from, yeah, all the bugs and all that crap getting on it. So I was going to put one on here. There's a thing I found a long time ago for model railroading that you can do covered loads with a Kleenex. And it works really cool. I may do this yet. I'm not sure. Other than that, it may get a wrap on the front. I don't know. I'll see. I'll see how we'll see. It probably won't, because just like my other kits I got sitting around, and yeah, I'll get to that. I'll do that next time later. And yeah, right. Once it goes on the shelf, you know how it goes, guys. It's there forever. Other than that, yeah, I like it. It turned out pretty nice. Those tinted windows that came in that kit, my goodness, man, those looked awesome. The only other thing that I thought was just a tight, oh my goodness. And of course, this is the old MPC kit, guys, so you know how those are. They're always a challenge sometimes. Was putting the body onto the chassis. My goodness, you had to stretch that thing so far, as just waiting for the windshield and the back window to pop out of this thing. So what I did is I ended up taking the interior tub out, and I set that in there first, which was a nice challenge. And then I put the underbody on next. And then, of course, once it was all done, the back end seemed like it was sitting pretty high. Some of those kits you get, just, okay, that looks like she's going off-road. And so I took the shocks, actually, what holds the suspension up on this. And so I took the shocks and nipped about an 1/8 inch out of them and lowered it down a little bit. So it turned out pretty good. Not as low as I'd still like to say. I got one side that sits a little, kitty wampy. I got the one tire that's just up just a hair. I always hate when kits do that. You get that little wobble to it. So that's what we have going on with this one. But it's okay. If you look from the passenger side, you'll never know it. So you only see one side at a time, right? Anyways, let me spin this around and I'll show you what we got going on. So let's take a look. Well, guys, trying to put that body together. My goodness, that is tight. Now, tell you what, I'm digging those tinted windows that come with the kit. That is sweet looking. So chassis is all set. minus intake manifold. Didn't go too crazy underneath of it, nothing special. Just enough to hold her together. So like I say, we got the hood done, got the front clip done, and we are good to go here. So we're just gonna make the other pieces together. And I think I loosened up my door panel here on the inside, so it's all good from there. So we're gonna continue getting this thing zippy together and go from there, because this thing's looking pretty sharp, I have to admit. It looks way better than the car I used to own. This looks really nice. Alright, we'll get the rest of this together and we'll do a final reveal on it. Okay guys, this is our final build on the Daytona. I think it turned out pretty nice. All in all, with my big bad burn hole in the glass there. Nothing says old model kit like a tire burn in the windshield, right? Yeah. So, oh well, I mean, you gotta have that. Threw an antenna on it, because that's I always like doing it. I think that gives a nice realism touch. And the only thing I need to do yet, I need to put a license plate on the back of it. I think that would touch it off a lot. But I was going through some of my kits I have here, and I don't see any old Michigan license plates. My Buick, or I'm sorry, the Oldsmobile kit I put together, that had a Michigan plate on it, so I was trying to find an old blue plate for it. I didn't see one in there, so just the way it goes. So yeah, the checkered seats looks really nice once it's all assembled in the car. And kind of a big goof I had, you can see a little burn spot in front of my mirror there. I didn't realize I had those mirrors too far forward, and I actually went right along this body line here, and I followed it down, and I ended up removing, kind of hiding the vertical line that goes up and down with the mirror. And I thought, well, I probably should move those. Of course, like I said, by doing that, I usually glue those on with a little bit of CA, and yeah, it burnt the white paint just a little bit. So it's like, well, you'll have that, I guess. Other than that, you know, didn't go too bad. It was a fun little car to build. I liked it. I mean, it went pretty nice. Like I say, there's a few little challenges in it, but what MPC kit from back in the day doesn't? You know, if you want a good challenging model kit, MPC is the way to go. Yeah, but so I didn't get too carried away underneath the car. I showed you earlier on it. Just enough to say, yep, it's there. And let's take a look underneath the bonnet here. I did a few detailing things, but not over the top. It has the big bad 2.2 liters of madness in there. I did throw some plug wires on it. And detailed the firewall. They left you some pretty good detail impressions on there. So it was kind of handy. That was slick. I think they didn't go over top with it, you know, because I just lost my interest on it once that intake was gone. So I just didn't, you know, we only got the exhaust on there. So it's just the way it goes. But it's alright. We'll just leave the hood on it. Put that back on. Other than that, I like the kit. It turned out pretty nice. So nobody said anything to me, and I don't know how I missed it. So the turbo decal on the bottom here. On my car, it was, when I painted that on there, it was black with red outlining. I don't know how I ended up going with, you know, with a red with a black outlining. I don't know what made me do that, but I mean, it still looks okay. I like it on there, but it's not how mine was. But I'm not going to change it now because it's under clear coat, so it's look kind of goofy if I flopped it around at this point. But that's okay. It looks good. I like it. Maybe I should have did that to my other car. Kind of like the looks of the red on there. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. And like I say, this is episode number 5, the final build on the Daytona. I would do another one. I might break that 87 out one of these days and get into that. I did check the glass, and it is good shape. It's just not tinted. But that's all right. Like I say, once again, I appreciate you guys watching and following along. And we will see you the next time around. You guys stay good. We'll see you.